Redpost of Flying Birthday Cake. I'm going to study for Chapter 7 Jello and then Chapter 8, okay? And we're going to see the reading about it. So Wayside School be after Cloud of Doom. And we're going to study for Chapter 6 and then Chapter 7, okay? And now, order for these two stories. Here we go! And first, you can read Wayside School be after Cloud of Doom. Chapter 6. Mark Owens wasn't the only one who had noticed that Cassie had become nice, and others too began to notice her old baby. I like your picture, Cassie told Baby. What's wrong with it? Said Baby. Nothing, said Cassie. It's forgot. You're very talented. It took Baby a moment to realize that Cassie other than suit her, and Mrs. Tools also noticed her. Cassie, will you come here, please? She said. And Cassie officer the desk. Yes, Mrs. Jules, she said, and Mrs. Jules smiled. You have been doing very well, Cassie, she said. I've noticed a real improvement in your work and your attitude, and it must be because you're such a good teacher, said Cassie. Well, thank you, said Mrs. Jules. But there's a tiny little problem. I'm having a hard time reading your homework. What do you mean? Look at it, said Mrs. Jules, showing Cassie her almost retacked homework and assignments. What's wrong with it, said Cassie. And first thing we learn in a pastoral school, Dr. Pickle has patted DJ on his head. My hiccup's gone, DJ told Cassie. Who cares? And Cassie grumped. Will you mind captain inside my office, young lady? Asked Dr. Pickle. But his sickle, said Cassie, pointing at DJ. Please, said Dr. Pickle. She entered the castle office. That beard is really ugly. I guess your face must be even worse, huh? And Dr. Pickle didn't get angry. He just stroked her beard and said, very interesting. Why is it, Dr. Pickle said? Why is Dr. Pickle was not angry? Didn't angry. And it smells like pickles, she anticipated. Very interesting indeed. The counselor said. Then he asked her to sit down. After coach, limping, she complained. I'm going to try a little important. Dr. Pickle said. I'm going to say a word and I want to say the first word that pops out of your head. Stupid, said Cassie. I haven't started yet, said Dr. Pickle. Slow pace, said Cassie, and Dr. Pickle realized he had better hurry up and get started. Cold to begin. Hot, Cassie replied. Hard, soft, sniffing, fat. It's kind of fun, isn't it, Cassie? Said Dr. Pickle. No, it's boring, said Cassie. Worse than a dot, said Dr. Pickle. I steal your content at a picture at school. I'm afraid you had a bad case of overdose. No, I don't. You do. And Dr. Pickle shook his beard. Unfortunately, there is no noun care of an opposite. Under the pastures, he had tried to help their parents learn to be kind and think purposely. And Dr. Pickle knew that never worked in Cassie. He had his own jury. However, there is tried to turn the opposites into double opposites. And he had opened the desk and jury took up and pickle and stone and chain. And Cassie watched the green stone and gently swung back and forth. She fell asleep into count of 5. Can you hear me, Cassie? He said. And I can smell you too, she replied. You're looking into a mirror, he told her. I'm looking into a mirror, Cassie replied, eyes closed. Tell me, what do you say? I see a beautiful girl with a black hair, she said, and I see a funny-looking man with a pony beard. Very good, said Dr. Pickle. Now, I want to reach out and touch the mirror. And Cassie slowly moved her arm. But as you try to touch it, said Dr. Pickle, you will discover the mirror isn't sold. Your hand will go right over it. And Cassie stuck her hand out further. That's weird, she said. Now stand up, and walked to the mirror. And Cassie stood up. She stood one step, then another. She hesitated for a moment, then took a last step. Amazing, she exclaimed. You are in another side of the mirror, said Dr. Pickle. What do you say? Captain looked around. Nice office, she said. She sniffed. Smell nice too. I'm glad you like it, said Dr. Pickle. Would you like to sit on the couch? And Kathy sat back down. Very comfortable, she noted. Oh, now Kathy was very nice friend. But Dr. Pickle was doing the magic, so Kathy was very nice right now. I think so. And when I count to 3, you will wake up, but he will still be on another side of the mirror. 1, 2, 3. Kathy opened her eyes. How do you feel? He asked her. Fine, thanks, said Kathy. How are you? Very well, thank you, said Dr. Pickle. Do you mind if we conclude with our little appointment? Sounds like fun, said Kathy. Happy, said Dr. Pickle. Smile, said Kathy. Smart, said Dr. Pickle. Mrs. Jewel, said Kathy. Friend, said Dr. Pickle. DJ, said Kathy. And Dr. Pickle led her to the door. Thank you, Dr. Pickle, she said, shaking his hand. You're very wise and I like your breed. What's wrong with my homework? Said Kathy. It's writing backward, said Mrs. Jules. Every sentence, every word, every letter. Oh. Every letter. Even the numbers are backward. It looks normal to me, said Kathy. Do you want me to do it over? And Mrs. Jules sighed. No, that's all right, Kathy. I'm just happy to see you doing so well. I will figure it out. Oh, what's happening? What's happened to Kathy's ladder? Kathy smiled and revenged to dusted. What does that mean? It's all backward. Look, it's a little word, but you can see it, but it's a real backward, so I can't read it. And now chapter 7 right now, the close that wasn't there. And to remember 34 chapter 7 and then in chapter 8, okay? And now, one more time, start reading about it some. Marvin, Redpost, a flying birthday cake. Chapter 7, Jello. And the end of chapter 8. Whistlefish. What is a whistlefish? It's a kind of a fish. And Fluffy wouldn't bite me. And Joy asked me to walk to Marvin's house. I've been all over the well. I've been lots of places, and I've been lots of places, and I've never met the dog who didn't like me. People don't always like me, but the dogs always do. Do you have to move around a lot? Said Marvin. Joy nodded. I guess it's hard to make a new friends all the time. I don't know what I do wrong, Joy said. I try to be nice like the other kids, but somehow they always know I'm different. And Marvin didn't know what to say. It's not all bad, Joy said. It's fun to get to see all kinds of strange and interesting places. And Marvin never tried their hometown was strange or interesting. And they came to Marvin's house. There was a fence around his house and fences wide as gate for one red post next to the gate. Redpost, said Joy. That's your last name. That's right, Marvin said, a little surprised that Joy figured it out easily. He had to explain to his friends. My dad pants the post once a year. Good, said Joy. My mom always says she's glad she didn't marry someone whose last name is Purple House. But what's the matter to Purple's house? Said Marvin. Why? Said Joy. I don't know, said Marvin. I think it would to be cool. Live in a purple house. Me too, said Joy. Black, where I come from. The houses are a lot more colorful than they are here. Strips and polka dots. Polka dot house? Said Marvin. Sure, said Joy, easily. Each dot is different color. Boy, I'd like to go to Chargico sometime, said Marvin. They went inside Marvin's gray house. Hi, Marvin. Lindsay checked from the kitchen. She was sitting at a table eating something out of a bowl. And Marvin sat in a backpack on the counter. That is my sister, Lindsay, he said. She's 5. Joy walked to the table. How do you do, Lindsay? He said. My name is doing normal. He held out his hand and Lindsay giggled through his hand. What's that red stuff? Said Joy. Jello, said Lindsay, and Joy stared at it. What is it? Strawberry, said Lindsay. Oh, strawberry flavory, yummy, delicious. And Joy couldn't take his eye off it. It is a solid or liquid. It's Jello, said Lindsay. He's from Chargico, Marvin explained. I guess they don't eat much Jello there. Can I touch it? Said Joy. Sure, said Lindsay. And Joy poked her finger into Lindsay's Jello. What holds it together? He said, and Lindsay thought it over. It's sticky, she explained. It sticks to itself. You want some? Said Marvin. I don't know, said Joy. That's good. You like it, said Lindsay. And Marvin opened the refrigerator. He moved a large flat dish full of strawberry Jello. Then he got a small bowl of cabbage and served some Jello to Joy. And Joy sat down next to Lindsay. He stared at his Jello. He scooped some up on his spoon and watched it jiggle. That's weird, he said. I can't cut with my spoon like water, but it doesn't fall apart. Because it's sticky, said Lindsay, and Joy put some in his mouth. He swished it around and struggled. This is delicious, he exclaimed. Told you, said Lindsay, and Joy finished his bowl of Jello, then ate a second bowl full, then a third. I like Joy, said Lindsay, said to Marvin, while Joy scooped his Jello. It's not like Nick and Snood. They're weird. Oh, Lindsay don't like Nick and Snood. Lindsay likes Joy more than Nick and Snood right now. But when Joy is at the Chargico, Lindsay likes Nick and Snood more than Joy because Lindsay didn't know Joy. And now chapter 8 right now, Whistlefish. And maybe 34 chapter 8 and the end of chapter 9, okay? And now, did you have fun? Here is English country. Come back with these spaghetti to read, but a new character will be seen tomorrow, I think. And some lots of book characters will be seen tomorrow, okay? And thank you for looking and listening every day. And please subscribe my YouTube every day. And thank you for thumbs up with my YouTube every day. And bye, my friend. Have a nice day.